Hi once again, family, friends and viewers. Join me in Clearwater as we attempt to find the elusive undersea sculptures, take a strenuous hike to the highest peak in the Whitsundays, and sail to the outer Bait Reef for some amazing snorkeling. Then make our way back to Airlie Beach, where I will prepare for the long voyage home. My girls have gone. On my own again, going back to Sid Harbour because tomorrow I would like to do the walk up to Whitsunday Peak, 430 metres above sea level. Quite a strenuous walk, I've heard. This is probably the plane that's going to take Laura and Liv back to Sydney. I'd say it's the Virgin. So what am I doing today? Well, I'm going to take a hike up to the highest point in the whole of the Whitsundays. It's called Whitsunday Peak. Rises to a height of 435 metres in just over 2.3 kilometres. So it is a mad uphill scramble, I believe. We're going to come down then and we're going to move to Long Island, a place called Happy Bay in Long Island. Going to see what that's like, and then tomorrow off to Airlie Beach to the Marina to resupply. So let's get into it. Let's get some exercise, and then this afternoon we'll get some exercise doing some sailing. The breeze should hold in. It's a southeast or southeast, about 15 knots. So we'll get cranking with the full main and the full jib and get some action happening this afternoon. This is the cairn erected by the council to promote the passage of Captain Cook through the Whitsunday Passage back in 1770 when he named it such. So our location is Sawmill Beach at Sid Harbour, and you can see the track up here. It winds from this location here all the way up to Whitsunday Peak, 437 metres, Jesus. Alright, be well prepared, carry plenty of drinking water. I've got 2 bottles. What else? Carry a first aid kit, not sturdy shoes. Yes, have that. Okay. Oh wow, it is a heavily wooded walk like they described. Some good warning about stinging trees, don't touch them. Yeah, pretty hard yakka, which means basically this track is a hard workout. There's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stairs. While I'm puffing and labouring away here, I thought I'd share with you some of my observations. I just met a couple walking down. So there's not many people actually doing stuff in the Whitsundays, like going swimming or paddleboarding, for example, or bushwalking. And I suppose it's the demographic, the age of most of the people that are probably retirees and may find a walk like this definitely just too much. So it's fairly quiet out here, guys. So if you like peace and quiet, much quieter than, say, the Blue Mountains or something like that. There's just nobody here, even though it's the peak of the cruising season. If you think this track's hard, spare a thought for the poor guys, the poor crew that had to put this path in and lug all these massive rocks around to create the steps. Sometimes the level of human endeavour just amazes me. So for anybody doing the Whitsunday Peak, this is what the stinging plants look like. They're quite matte and they've got little sharp, little tiny furry things on the side of the leaves. How's this for sketchy? This huge 200 kilogram log is being held up by one tiny vine. Okay, made it up in 55 minutes. Yeah, there's 2 lookout points. One looking, I think, northeast, and the other one looking southwest. So I think you're looking at Gunnelair Inlet there, the shallow one. Off in the distance is Hamilton Island. You can see the resort centrally there and the edge of the runway where we came from yesterday. And then we pan around, we go up to the northern side of Whitsunday Island, and behind there will be Whitehaven Beach. Here's the other angle looking northwest. There is the beach where I've come from, down there. Can't see our boat from here. and we're looking northwards to South Mole and North Mole Island, and out towards Airlie Beach that way. And out this way, over there is Whitehaven Beach, although you can't see the beach itself. We're heading for Long Island, Happy Bay. Got a nice breeze, sou'easter, about 10 to 15 knots. And yeah, nice sailing. Got to tick off all the things that I want to get done on this trip, because soon, unfortunately, it's going to be time to push the bow south and head back towards Clearwater, back in New South Wales. It's actually nice to be doing some close haul sailing again. Forgotten how much fun it was. Been just running with the trade winds. Now I'm beating over to Long Island. So yeah, a bit of fun. Coral Sea Marina on this arm here at Airlie Beach. We're just going to go to the Lynn Party talk tonight at the Whitsunday Sailing Club. So stay here the day, do some laundry, get some supplies at Woolworths, and then see what the plan is for tomorrow. We arrived last night, well I arrived last night and moored out here in the mooring field just outside the marina, and then they allowed us in at 10:30 after a bit of a hassle with the insurance paperwork. It's pretty handy. There's restaurants, shops and everything right at the end of the arm, and a laundromat as well, which I'm using. This is sort of like the promenade in front of the gate. Lots of shops. Looks like there's a fair few jobs for young people, cleaning all the yachts and getting the next charter boats ready for their new guests. Just had some awesome local advice about where the manta rays are, and also where there's some turtle sculptures off Langford Reef. So that looks like the mission for tomorrow. I've got some pins on the Navionics charts finally, and I should be able to find them fairly easily because it's going to be really clear and still tomorrow. This is our berth, nice and neat, very calm. We've left Airlie Beach and the Coral Sea Marina and moved about 8 nautical miles north to Woodwick Bay. It looks beautiful here, very flat. I think it'll be protected from the southerly coming in tomorrow morning early. There's only a few boats here. I think it's a bit off the charter path, so it's nice. I'll give you a look around. Day. I've been cooped up inside the boat doing work for my client who owns a bike shop, but that's all right. Got to make a living and pay the bills, so it's been pretty good from that respect. Beautiful afternoon though. Have a look at this lovely sunset. Not a bad office, eh? Good morning from Clearwater, guys. It's Friday the 24th. Oh, actually, it's Friday the 25th of July. Got a bit bored of staying in Woodwick Bay, and they forecast a nice 15 to 25 knot southerly. So we're going for a sail. We're heading over to Blue Pearl Bay at the back of Hayman Island again, because tomorrow there could be some good snorkeling opportunities as the wind's supposed to lighten off, and I'd like to be in position. So I'm just going to see if it's possible to stay overnight in Blue Pearl Bay in this wind, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, nice sailing conditions, really choppy again due to the wind over the tide. I'll show you now. So I think it's about 14 miles, maybe a little bit less. So it should take us about 2.5 hours to get there. We're doing about 5.5 to 6 knots. So we're just off Blue Pearl Bay at Hayman Island, heading towards Langford Reef to try and find the turtle sculptures. And just noticed this Navy ship doing some exercises off the edge of Blue Pearl Bay. There's Navy divers jumping from the deck into the water. Decent height, that's for sure. Fun on the high seas. They're jumping off and having a good old time, the sailors. Okay, we're heading for Langford Spit. Beautiful sand spit. And turtles are just over to the right hand side over there. So we'll go and see if we can find them. We're on a private mooring, so I can't stay too long. Have to walk backwards with flippers. Hopefully the paddleboard's still there when I get back. Can't for the life of me work out where the turtle is. It's really freaking annoying. Guys, it's a bloody minded quest. Gonna have another go at finding the turtle. The undersea turtle sculpture off Langford Reef. I've got a better idea where it is. I think I was too far to the right, up to the point of Langford Island. So let's give it a go. Okay, do you reckon we're a chance? I hope so. Haven't seen any of these underwater sculptures, but come on, got to find them. It's my quest, my holy grail.
I found it, guys. Okay, it's really deep and the visibility's not good. Let's have a look. Oh, Jesus. It's pretty deep.
Clearwater, guys. 27th of July, Sunday. Had to change the plans a bit. I'm not going out to the reef today, as you can see around me. It's very cloudy. There's a forecast for rain. So the plan is to go out to Bait Reef or Hook Reef on Tuesday. Looks like fantastic conditions. But today we're going to head over to Manta Ray Bay and see if I can find the manta rays, do a bit of snorkeling there. Okay, we've arrived at Manta Ray Bay. Certainly popular this morning. Lots of divers in the water. It is low tide. I can see the giant trevally already swimming around. It's going to be so cool to snorkel. And over there is the sculpture near that point, the sculpture of the manta rays. We're going to go and visit that. It's simply stunning. This little courtesy mooring here is quite close to the bommies. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, awesome. Really light conditions today. It's perfect for visiting this area. Okay, let's go and see if we can find these manta ray sculptures, and also have a look at the giant trevally and the Maori wrasse and all the other fishes that are in this area. It's bloody incredible.
Okay, I've located the manta ray sculptures. That's pretty awesome. We'll have a little dive on them and see what we can see. It's raining, it's overcast, but we're just making the most of it. These lovely people are feeding the fish for us, so we're going to go down and take a look.
These compact yachts, because they've got fairly round bilges, they seem to roll quite a bit, probably more than any other boat that I've had actually, considering its size. Now, it's not such a problem if you're facing into the wind and swell, but when the beam is onto the side of the waves, then it can roll quite a bit. So I've tried something which has mitigated the roll a lot. It's just using my little sea anchor and a weight at the bottom of it tied onto the side of the stays. I'll show you what it's like, and it's preventing the boat from rolling sideways much more than it normally would in these conditions. So here I've just tied a line to my sea anchor and let it fill with water and on the bottom of it I've got a small grapnel with about 1 metre of chain, and it keeps filling up and slowing the roll of the boat down. I don't know if anybody's tried this trick before, but it seems to work reasonably. It's definitely helping some. Luncheon Bay, yet another stunning mooring. The wind's supposed to pick up from the southeast early tomorrow morning around about 6 a.m. So this should give us some protection, hopefully. Gonna have a cracker sunset too with all that cloud there. I've been trying to practice the Neil Young song, There Comes a Time, but it's got this country strumming pattern which I just cannot get into my head. Unfortunately, not very good, so that's why. But yeah, it's an interesting song and does sound good when it's played correctly. G'day family, friends and viewers. Where are we off to today? Well, we've just left Luncheon Bay on the north side of Hook Island in the Whitsundays, and I'm heading out towards Bait Reef or possibly Hook Reef. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit concerning. There's just whales everywhere out here. We were literally 15 metres from 2 whales, and I had to luff up and head into the wind to try and get behind them because they were going to cross my path. Made it to Bait Reef. It's incredible. Jesus, there were some big seas coming in around the reef. There was at least 2 or 3 metre waves, and they were steep as. But look at it. Now we just wait for the wind to die down. Tomorrow is going to be the perfect day, I think, and possibly even the day after. There's only 4 boats in here, including myself. There's another big catamaran coming in. It was certainly tricky to find a good spot. I've moored up behind the reef proper to get the most protection from the fetch or the waves that build up due to the wind. Further out in the lagoon there is no real protection, so I think this is one of the better spots. However, Laura, there is no mobile reception and there is no Starlink. It must be outside the service area. So I'll try and send a radio message and tell them to send you an SMS that I'm fine. That'll be Marine Rescue Hay Point, I think. That'll be the one that we need to use. Just a heads up, I think the idea of coming out here in the southerly when it's blowing hard is a good idea, because then you can be pretty much guaranteed of a mooring. And I think a few other people have had the same idea. There's 2 more boats that just turned up, and I can see another one on the horizon on the way. So if I hadn't done it, I'm sure if I came out tomorrow early morning, all these boats would be here and staying for the day and enjoying the good conditions, and I wouldn't have been able to get a mooring. So interesting, huh? Reverse psychology. I wish I could use it to predict the stock market or something like that, useful, and actually make some money out of it. Okay, let's go and have a look at my next contraption I've invented. A really good way to break your mobile phone, I think. It's up here. I've put the mobile phone in a bag to see if I can get any signal, but it's going pretty crazy up there. Give a chance to lose it. See. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a turtle just off the side of the boat, poking his head up. So gorgeous. Today has been yet another awesome adventure. A feisty sail out to Bait Reef from Hook Island. A swim. Got started on the family video. That'll be video number 8. And yeah, looking forward to a bumpy, rolly night on this public mooring out at Bait Reef. But it's going to be well worth it because the wind is forecast to die off tomorrow. And we should have excellent snorkeling conditions. So yeah. You know, I think I'm really going to enjoy the next couple of days without regular internet connection. It's a bit of a reset. Having said that, don't think Starlink is the solution to everything. I'm only, 15 or 18 nautical miles from the top of Hook Island. I'm 30 miles from the mainland. And the Roam subscription doesn't cover this far off the coast. So to go to a further plan, a global plan, is very, very expensive. The sector of satellite communications and streaming obviously needs more competitors. Jeff Bezos, for example, Amazon, etc., to bring the prices down to something realistic, because it really is a bit of an essential safety tool. VHF out here is pretty sketchy, and unfortunately, a lot of the VMR stations, or volunteer marine rescue organisations, aren't even monitored on the weekdays. And I find that quite strange up in the Whitsundays, considering there is so much charter traffic. So it would be good to have the Starlink to make sure you can get in contact with somebody to raise the alarm, whether it be 000, next of kin, or whatever, if you can't get through to the emergency services you actually require. So anyway, bring on the competition. The hardware is not that expensive. We've seen that. Starlink discounted the Mini by half price when I bought it. So it's not a barrier to entry, essentially. I think it'll be just really good when we get a few more competitors and have a bit more choice and force the prices down. I feel so lucky to be out here, guys. It's incredible. Like, it's a privilege, absolute privilege, to experience the beauty of the coast and the beauty of the reef, and to share it with such few people. Like, it's just insane. It's wonderful. Tortellini and char-grilled capsicum. Well, not so char-grilled, fried, but we'll get it crispy. It's going to be simple but yummy. I'm really enjoying these ones. I don't know if you guys, any of the viewers, have tasted these, but these ones are the Rana brand, and these ones are the porcini mushroom ravioli. Oh, they're delicious. Here we are at Bait Reef, getting ready to go snorkeling. Awesome. Bait Reef, how spectacular. My goodness, there's whales just on the other side of the reef. Crazy. See if we can get a tiny bit closer. Just here, guys, off the edge of the reef, are two beautiful whales. There's a boat going past them. Oh, they're diving, damn it. Would have loved to see them. They've heard the boat. The whale is just on the other side of this reef. Oh, look at that. Isn't it amazing? Don't want to get too close. Bait Reef, what can you say except extraordinary. This is my last night. It'll be 2 nights at Bait Reef. It's been a fantastic adventure and one that I'll never forget. All the marine life and the nice people around as well. Just had drinks with a guy called Dave on an Endeavour 43. He's sailing solo as well. But tomorrow we'll head on back to one of the islands, Whitsunday or Hook Island, and seek some shelter from Thursday, where there's some strong sou'easters predicted. Good morning, family and friends and viewers. Once again from Clearwater. We've just left Bait Reef. Fantastic couple of days there. Really enjoyed my time there. The snorkeling was amazing. The wildlife was amazing. And we're heading back to Airlie Beach to reprovision. That's a trip of some approximately 28 to 30 nautical miles. So it should take us about 6 hours to get there. We've only got light breezes from the northeast, probably around about 10 knots. So we're just wing on wing at the moment with the sails, one sail out one side and one sail out the other side. And just going to enjoy a nice leisurely sail down to Airlie. Nice gentle sailing conditions, as you can see. And that's called the wing on wing arrangement. Approaching Airlie Beach. Sun's come back out. Time for a beer. Enjoy the run in. It's been a slow but satisfying sail today. We've been fighting a lot of current and the wind's been very light. But we've sailed the whole way, which has been challenging. Approximately 30 nautical miles. Mate, can I take a quick some film of it before you let it go or eat it or whatever you're going to do with it? Champion effort. They're good eating. Are they good eating, are they? Thanks for watching, everybody, and stay tuned for the next episode where I finish the final preps at Airlie Beach to return south and begin the long journey home. And the conditions are just as trying as I thought they would be, with consistently strong southeasterly winds hampering progress.